Thor the Dark World is one of the weakest films in the series, but it does have great action scenes and a great score.
Before anyone in the comments gets mad about this, let me explain. Age of Ultron is a good movie with fun action scenes and good performances. However, I have some major flaws with this movie that I would like to discuss. The middle section of this movie gets weighed down by stuff used to set up other MCU films. Quicksilver in this movie pales in comparison to Evan Peters' Quicksilver. Ultron, in my opinion, was wasted. James Spader's performance is good, and Ultron is a solid villain. However, two problems. One, he was barely used in the movie. Second, I absolutely hate that they made Ultron a jokey character when the trailer made us think he was going to be menacing and intimidating. Why did the trailer lie to us? Overall, Age of Ultron is a good movie, but it's not as good as the first Avengers.
Iron Man 3 is a very fun movie with a great score.
Ant-Man was a huge surprise for me. This film was a ton of fun. Paul Rudd killed it in the role of Scott Lang. The movie is also very funny and has a lot of good visual effects. Overall, I feel Ant-Man is one of the better Marvel films we've gotten.
Captain America the Winter Soldier is one of the best movies in the MCU, and it's hands down the best Captain America movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy is an absolute blast. This is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. My favorite film of the year 2014. Chris Pratt is excellent as Star-Lord. He has a lot of charisma, and he also makes us care about Star-Lord as a character and one we want to root for. Zoe Saldana is terrific as Gamora, and Gamora has a very interesting backstory, and she's a very strong female character. Dave Bautista is fantastic as Drax, and Drax as a character has a backstory that makes him a sympathetic character. Vin Diesel is good as the voice of Groot. Groot does not say much in the movie, but that's not a problem because he was still a fun character. Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon is absolutely outstanding. Rocket was by far the best character in the entire movie, and he's one of my favorite characters in any comic book movie. Michael Rooker and Karen Gillan both do well as Yondu and Nebula. Lee Pace as Ronan the Accuser does a good job. Ronan as a villain wasn't amazing, but he wasn't horrible either. He was serviceable to the movie and he was good enough. But Ronan was a good physical presence. There are some scenes where he can challenge the Guardians and the Guardians have a really hard time beating him. The movie has phenomenal action scenes that are exciting, the visuals are stunning, and the movie is really funny. I think this is Marvel's funniest film. I also love the soundtrack for this movie. This movie has one of the best superhero movie soundtracks.